Welcome back. This is your host, Dolores Clivert, and our guest is Barry Thomas. And you have 4 things to mention to us.
Yes.
What are the 4?
Yes, that came up before the break. The first question of the 4 that everybody has to face is what kind of interest rate do I have to earn on my savings or investments so I can live my lifestyle, my money doesn't run out before I pass away. So that's the interest rate. Second question is, how much do you have to put away on a monthly or annual basis so you don't run out of money before you pass away? Third question is, if you keep doing what you're doing now, how will you, at what age can you retire? Okay. Mm-hmm. And the last one, the most sobering one, is if you don't change anything you're doing, how much would you have to reduce your lifestyle so your money don't run out before you pass away, adjusted for inflation, of course.
I could tell you one thing: don't move.
Don't move physically.
Well, don't move from your place of where you're living into a new place, because the rents are so crazy high.
Yeah.
Oh my God! If you're used to paying, I don't know, let's say $700. Well, the rents now is like almost $2,000.
Yeah.
So stay put.
Yep. Some mortgages are $2,000.
Mm-hmm.
So don't change. It gets worse.
Yeah, it does. So go ahead.
But those are the 4 major questions, and what I do is take my client's information and I put that in some software, and it can look at numbers to see what you have to do to get a better interest rate, or how much you have to save on a monthly or annual basis. Mm-hmm. And if you don't, it'll tell you how much you have to reduce your lifestyle and when could you stop working. And some people look at it and say, no, I don't want to work till 79. Well, we have to make some changes.
79. Oh, Lord.
Well, it's just some ballpark numbers to give you an idea of what's going on right now with what you're already currently doing.
Okay.
That's the way that works.
Okay. Yeah. We had a question on a Facebook post. It was, should I retire at 62, or I think it was 67 or 70, they said. Mm-hmm. So that could help with that question, basically.
Yes, it will. It will. And, if you want to retire at 62, that's a preference, but you still have to be ready to retire. If you think you got enough funds to retire, then by all means. But as we mentioned earlier, that overspending starts in early retirement because you want to do things, do things and travel. You might not be doing a job that you really like or you really love. That make you want to retire even sooner.
Oh, yeah. Sick of this job. I'm sick of this job. Yeah.
My brother, for instance, he was one person that didn't like what he was doing, and he went right out at 62.
Okay.
Probably might have been 59. I don't know. I forget. He worked for the government, but he didn't like it.
Okay.
He lived in Atlanta, and I was at Atlanta one morning, and I'm going to a workshop, and the traffic in Atlanta is just crazy.
Is it?
It made me nervous. I had to let my friend drive. I didn't want to drive, and I think I'm a good driver.
Right.
But it's 4 or 5 lanes on a super highway, and everybody's going it. Yeah. Oh my God!
You have to flow with the traffic.
It'll take some getting used to, but I said to myself, if my brother had to get up every morning for 30 years to do this, I can see why he tired.
And then be there and deal with the people and tasks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So,
but those questions are crucial. What my mentor introduced me to him, and I love him because it gives you a lot of information.
So, how about claiming Social Security?
Well, that's a preference as well. 62 is the age you can claim Social Security. But I cringe when I hear people say, well, my mother didn't live to claim Social Security, so I'm taking mine early.
I hear that too a lot. Yeah.
But there's also people on the other spectrum that, like my mother, who claimed theirs early and still receiving it. So God only knows when we got to leave this earth. And I don't think that should be a basis on when you claim, because you can cut yourself short about 70% of what your Social Security should be. Mm-hmm. So wait until full retirement age has always been my thoughts. Mm-hmm. And if you can go to 75, but I don't think you should wait till 70. I think you should take it at full retirement age.
Which is 67?
67 now.
Okay, 67 now.
Mine was 66, and I took mine. I'm still obviously doing my business, so I just took mine and saved it. And that means you're getting ahead of your retirement savings if you can take it and still be able to work and just save it. Don't spend it, just save it.
Okay.
So that's, again, claiming is just preference.
Okay, so Barry, the engineer has a question. So let's let her in.
Oh, absolutely.
I am so glad to be a part of this.
Welcome.
So one of the questions I have, you had just mentioned that some people take their Social Security at the full retirement age and continue to work and then save their Social Security check. What if you don't have a savings currently? Well, okay, and you choose to go that path? Would you recommend something like that?
Sure. If you could work, if your full retirement age is, let's say 66, and you can work till 67, 68, maybe 69, you're saving 3 years. Maybe get the average Social Security check now, I think is $19.89, something like that. Mm-hmm. If you can save that, or $2,000, whatever you receive, if you can save that for 3 years, that's a nice little boost to your Social Security. Mm-hmm. And if you wait till full retirement age, if you wait till age 70, you still get the increments of increasing by 8%, and then they'll give you a lump sum check because you didn't take out at the full retirement age.
Great. So I did some quick calculations.
You did?
Yeah.
How much is it?
So for 3 years at, say, 1989, 71, so it's about $23,789 a year.
And that's not bad if it's
and so for 3 years, exactly. So for 3 years, it's $71,352.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to get on that cycling thing that he's on. Ride that bike.
Oh. And if you use a Roth IRA, you can not bill taxes on it, because if you put it in the wrong account, it's going to take taxes out.
Okay, so you have to be mindful. Once again, you need to reach out to somebody who is versed, who knows what they're doing.
Right, and I don't like to pay taxes. I don't think anybody does, but you got to take what the government give you, and the Roth IRA is a good option, but there are other options for saving a tax-free retirement as well.
I want to thank Michelle for that question. I'm pretty sure there's others that want to know the same thing. Earlier, Barry, we talked about the loss of a spouse. Is there anything you want to add to it? Is there something that you want to say more about that?
Well, the loss of a spouse, if you both own Social Security, that's kind of cut and dry. If you both claiming Social Security, is bad to me that they don't let the second spouse continue their deceased spouse, or at least half of their income, because that's a big blow to their income, and nobody prepares to pass. It can be all of a sudden, and all of a sudden you got bills, you got rent, and that sort of thing. But anyway, that's the way the government crumbles, the way the cookie crumbles. They let you keep the largest check, and the other check stops.
Yeah.
And that's just unfortunate, and I've seen that happen time and time again. It happens to my my wife's parents, and she was her mother was a housewife, and her dad worked, And that's another way you can claim Social Security as well. She didn't work, but she could claim Social Security based on her husband's record. So
Oh.
she was able to receive a check. It's not as large, of course, as the breadwinner,
Right.
but it is. You get something,
Okay.
and that's a good thing that the government does. So it has a good side and has a bad side, but I like the fact that she was able to claim something anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, when you were talking, it made me think of insurance. You know, there are a lot of people who don't have life insurance. And that is something to think about, and not just think about it too long, but to get it. Even if you are 60 years old and don't have it, it's
Right.
better to have something than nothing at all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I like meeting the young people to try to convince them that they should get life insurance at a young age, because even when they turn 60, they still paying premiums for, let's say they take it out at 30. And it's going to grow over time. It's going to protect the family in the future. And it can also give you a guaranteed tax-free lifetime income. It can complement Social Security.
Right.
I had one of my clients to text me today. I'm yet to talk to him. Hopefully he can give me some good news. He texted me this morning and made me feel really good. He said, I thank God I met you. You changed my family's life forever.
Wow.
And I'm anxious to know what happened or what's
Yeah.
going on. I know his wife was expecting this
Okay.
month. So I don't know what happened. But anyway, I'll talk to
But
him
they
today.
sound young. Then.
Oh yeah, they're in their 30s. He's a restaurant owner.
Okay.
And I met him in Florida, just going into his restaurant. We started talking and became friends first, and then he became a client after I told him what I did, and they're doing well. So that really made my day.
Okay, good. So you get good feedback. All right.
Yes.
So Barry, we at the tail end of our third segment, and I like to ask you now, and this is a closing question. Can you sum up for us something that you want the listening audience to really know and take away? And also, please give us your contact information. And before I let you do that, would you be willing to come back and return and talk to us some more? Because I would love to have you back.
Well, yes. I'll answer the last question first. I would love to come back.
All right.
This
Thank
has
you.
been fun.
Okay.
My contact information, I have a website, nationalfinancialgroup.com. My phone number is 804-652-8403. And I also have a email, Barry Thomas at nationalfinancialgroup.com.
Okay. Now that group.
GRP. I'm sorry. It's GRP.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm so used to saying group. Yes, it's National Financial GRP.com.
Okay. And that stands for group.
Group, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So give us a takeaway, please.
My takeaway is you got to save. It's important. And you got to save at least 20%. Most people say 10. You got to put away 20% of your income consistently. Even if it means working a side hustle or part-time, I think 20% is good. And you got to save in the most efficient way. And you have to learn how to purchase things in the most efficient way. And also don't carry much debt. and that's a big, that's a dragon slayer.
I laugh because that's really hard for a lot of us. But go ahead.
Right. Well, we offer the most unique and efficient way to eliminate debt, and you certainly don't want to go in retirement with debt. So now, when you're 30s, 40s, now is the time to start curtailing your debt and learning how to spend in the most efficient way. And that would be my takeaway. Talk to a professional. and get some ideas, some guidance, because what we were taught from our parents doesn't work today.
Right. Life evolves and changes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And just, take advantage of your 401k plans, your TSP plan. I'm sure a lot of government workers use their TSP plan efficiently, but
Okay.
I saw the signal.
Well, I want to thank you, Mr. Thomas, Barry Thomas. This is for the love of baby boomers. And before we go, I would like to mention we have an email account for the love of baby boomers. Of course, it's the number 4, love with LUV. If you have any questions or decisions, anything you want to talk about, please contact us. Also, you could join our Facebook group for the love of baby boomers. And we are looking forward to having you back. We'll see you later.